This is a topic that has been viewed over 15 million times on Zhihu. What is there in Jiangxi that is relatively impressive but little known? Among the various answers, there is a highly praised answer, Palace of Longevity. In the past year, Nanchang has become a new internet celebrity city and a must-visit city for China's top 10 tourist destinations in 2023. When it comes to popular, historical and cultural attractions, the presence of the Palace of Longevity is inevitable. The Wanshou Palace has a history of over 1,600 years and is a representative symbol of local culture in Jiangxi. According to incomplete statistics, there are over 1,400 longevity palaces in the world, of which nearly 1,000 are located outside Jiangxi and even settled in countries such as Singapore and Malaysia by crossing the sea. Among the thousands of longevity palaces, the Iron Pillar Wanshou Palace located in Zhihu district of Nanchang City is the most unique. It is known as the ancestral home of the Tianxia Wanshou Palace and has undergone multiple damages and reconstructions. In order to revive this important cultural landmark, Nanchang has spent nearly a decade restoring and rebuilding it, and its surrounding old streets. By introducing high-quality cultural formats such as time-honored brands, intangible cultural heritage, and creative industries, modern cultural and too. Wanshou Palace is a place set up by Jiangxi merchants in a convenient transportation and rich resource area, providing a place for fellow villagers to transfer, rest, and gather. The Wanshou Palace historic old block in Nanchang City is the block that best reflects the lifestyle of ordinary people and has the most Jiangnan residential layout. The formation of this block is closely related to the Wanshou Palace located within it. The influence of Wanshou Palace throughout the country undoubtedly brings huge popularity and business opportunities to this region. The exchange of people and goods, the integration of lifestyle and various cultures, and the convergence of architectural art and technology have made the historic old district of Wanshou Palace a distinctive area that combines cultural diversity and functional complexity. At present, Nanchang Wanshou Palace is not only a place for transactions, but also a social gathering place for Nanchang people, where they eat, drink, and have fun. There are a total of 123 buildings in the block, including 118 Gan-style buildings from the late Qing dynasty, including 45 historical buildings such as Nanchang General Chamber of Commerce, Jitan Hall, Yutai Salt Village, and the former residence of Luoying. In 2013, Nanchang City invested over 2 billion yuan to build the First Street of Ganpo Culture in the original site of Tihu Wanshou Palace. After more than 2,000 days and nights of meticulous carving, the Nanchang Wanshou Palace historical and cultural block, which was highly anticipated by citizens, was put into trial operation on February the 6th and opened to the public. The Wanshou Palace historical and cultural district adheres to the principle of repairing the old as before, and building new as before, and continuing the style of Gan-style residential buildings in the late Qing dynasty. There are a total of 123 buildings. After 5 years, the once marginalized old city is once again crowded and bustling. Can the old city soar with the help of the reopening of the Palace of Longevity? Some people believe that after the rise of Hongatan, the old city of Nanchang has been marginalized. But the return of the Palace of Lo. What do you think are the differences between the historical and cultural districts of Nanchang Wanshou Palace and other regions? What would you like to see when you come to Nanchang Wanshou Palace?
会有让你有童年回忆的感觉吗？肯定会有啊，特别它有很多俚语啊，你没看到它挂的一些东西，就南昌，它有很多南昌有特色的东西，就南昌本体的一些俚语，你看到了特别会有一种亲切感。那你认为它是改造后对南昌是南昌人，它更让我感觉贴近的这种亲切感，就是它有很多就是属于南昌本地的一些文化的特色在里面。比如说你比如讲，它里面有很多老街道的一些街道的牌子啊，包括一些俚语在里面，然后包括这个就让我们深有感觉到，就是我们作为一个本地的南昌人，从小长大的一个城市，特别有一种亲切感。这个是我觉得感受最深的一个点，就是在万寿宫。之前就是有了解吗？就是有。那我想问一下您，就是您认为这个万寿宫改造之后，它有复原南昌市的一个乡愁吗？就是感觉，就是你的感 觉？就是你觉得它有勾起你那种童年回忆吗？没有，我童年不是这样的。是吗？那你童年是什么样的呢？就万寿宫就很旧啊，然后都是卖一些商品啊什么，就感觉小时候来这边都是买东西的，小商品的。对，但它现在改成了一个游玩的街区，你觉得这样改是好还是不好呢？好吧，算是一个景点了吧，这不太对。原来开的老万寿宫就是买东西，然后不是说纯粹来玩的，然后现在改成了一个就是大家可以把这里当成一个游玩的景点了。那你觉得这个万寿当中有什么你印象最深刻的点吗？就是你最喜欢的，就建了一个这种新的那个雕塑，许真人的那个许真人的雕塑。原来我觉得那个倒也不是就是让你对万寿宫的历史有更深入的了解。那我想问一下，你觉得这个万寿宫的这个旅游街区和万寿宫跟其他这种太平间、汉代巷子有没有区别呢？就你觉得它的那个标识度做出来了吗？它这种改造？我觉得这里比它换代巷好。你觉得这里比这好在哪？好在哪？在换代巷没有这么好，那个没咱们做的这么漂亮，没有我们做的这么漂亮。但是我们这边要假一点，这要假。人家在古老的东西多一点，他们古老的东西多一点，对吧？说的对。那这个万寿宫这个历史文化街区，它跟你去过的其他城市的历史文化街区有什么区别呢？蛮前卫的，我觉得这个很前卫，说的挺好的，就是有那种就古典跟现代就结合的那种感觉。对，说的很好，就像那种星巴克就是类似这种潮牌什么网红店啊，也有一些很复古的店啊，我觉得比较新颖嘛，比较新颖。对，就是你印象最深刻的景点，就是地标或者是就是都可以。这边不是有一个昆茶江西昆茶是吧？为什么呢？抖音上老刷的。抖音上老刷的。
Everyone grew up in a specific space, which records their daily routines, habits, memories, and emotions. Therefore, everyone's experience of space is also different. These stories can be touching, awkward, memorable, or extremely disgusted. The real play of life is staged in the space, and every We often say that Beijing has a Beijing flavor, and Shanghai has a Shanghai flavor. When it comes to old Beijing, it's like the children of the 8 banners carrying bird cages, and when it comes to Shanghai, it's like a 10-mile foreign market. So what is the taste of the old streets in Nanchang? This taste is crucial for a city, and the historical status of Nanchang Wanshou Palace is irreplaceable. The urban ecology of the old Wanshou Palace block has undergone thousands of years of sedimentation, gradually forming its own unique cultural. The old district of Wanshou Palace has never been rated as a historical and cultural district, which is not the fault of the district itself. Judging whether a historical relic in a city is worth preserving should not be solely based on the value of buildings. The reason why I chose Wanshou Palace as the research object for this assignment is because, when I was a child, during Chinese New Year, my parents would always take me to Wanshou Palace to buy new clothes. At that time, Wanshou Palace was a huge department store. Later, after studying abroad for a long time, there were few opportunities to return to the Palace of Longevity. Last year, when I came home for the Chinese New Year, my parents told me that the Wanshou Palace had been renovated and built. After many years, when I went back to Wanshou Palace, I found that the dilapidated shantytown I remember from a young age had become the bustling street with lights and wine, no less than the commercial streets in big cities outside of Jiangxi. It also showcased the unique Ganpo culture, Jiangniu Shanban culture, folk culture, and intangible cultural heritage culture of Jiangxi, which has made me child and Jiangxi people who are wandering outside, have gained a new understanding of Nanchang culture.